The best business ideas in 2025 to hopefully make millions online. And why would you stay around for a couple of minutes to hear me yap about that? Well, I've made millions of online with online businesses, online, right? So I have multiple YouTube channels, I have multiple businesses, and I use those systems to create loads of money. And I think that there are a few business ideas that you guys should be paying attention to if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out what might work for you. So the most profitable ideas in 2025, I don't think will need teams or offices. They just need leverage and they need speed. So what you need to do is you need to focus on attention-based businesses, content, brand deals, digital products. All right, so what is an idea around content? Well, I'll use the example of myself because this is my channel and I'm trying to provide you the value, so I can only give you what's in the old brain, right? So the content that I create in one of my businesses is about crypto, right? So I make daily videos about my opinions, the news, and the market, right? From there, I get eyeballs. And I get a lot of eyeballs that nothing really happens with. They just see my content. In fact, YouTube has demonetized me because of what I decided to talk about, which is another video in itself. But that content and those eyeballs create the opportunity for me to have brand deals. Now, these brand deals are with brands that are crypto based, align with what I'm doing, or maybe they provide a different type of value, right? And they're normally also digital products. So we have content, brand deals, and digital products. Now, I think one of the key things to creating a good long-term business is actually building your own products. So you see things that work and you emulate it, you add your little own twist to it, and then you've got your own little business there. But it all starts with the content. And I think content is the most important thing. And then, of course, we bring it back to the leverage and speed. We create leverage, right, by creating an online brand per se, by creating content. And then we hit the speed because you're going to be the fastest person, the first person, the person who has an idea and they hit post within a few minutes, a few hours on that day, right? You're going to outperform the rest of the market because the rest of the market is too busy thinking and not busy doing. Right? And that's what I see. The biggest problem in this space of people who are trying to be content creators are the fact that they have all of these ideas, but then they have all the ideas and no idea, right? They are stuck. They're stuck thinking about ideas and not just doing. And the way that I created my social medias and my brands is by doing, right? I wasn't an expert. I wasn't the best and most smartest and most brilliant in the room, and I'm still not. But what I am is the person who can go from idea to hitting the post the fastest. And that's what I pride myself in. And that creates attention, it creates leverage, and it's all from the speed in which I move. So the difference between people who make it or the people who are successful, in my opinion, in my industries, right, are the people who just do it. All right. So stop thinking I'm not good enough. Stop thinking I don't know enough. I don't have the right camera, equipment. I don't understand YouTube's algorithm. I don't understand when to post. I don't know what to talk about. No, just get your phone out, record a video and figure it out as you go along. If you need to segue into a different niche, I've done it 4 or 5 times on the same YouTube channel that ended up being successful. Don't get stuck up in all of the things in your head that everyone's saying. Just start and build as you go. Right? The best thing that I did was post every single day. It got me confident talking on the camera. It made me a killer when it comes to thumbnails and titles. And now I know what to do and I'm applying it to this niche, which is now Connor Kenny Business. I've done it with crypto, I've done it with real estate, and now I'm trying to do it with business. So if you want to join along with this journey, hit the subscribe button and I'll continue to try and bring you guys as much value as I possibly can. By the way, there's some links in the description if you want direct contact with me. Now, what I say is focus on attention-based businesses, content, brand deals, digital products, for example, right? Remote, automated, and scalable beats brick and mortar, in my opinion, every time. We don't want to be starting a cafe in this environment. You have at your fingertips the best opportunity to make money anyone's ever had, right? We can whinge about the boomers buying the property and not giving us a chance to buy it, but they didn't have the internet in the way that we do. They didn't have social media in the way that we do, and they didn't have the same level as opportunity that we do. And the barrier to entry is lower than ever right now, guys, because you can take out your phone and you can start making content, right, for free. So do it. Start making the content. All right. The best businesses idea in 2025 is not new. It's just one that you can execute relentlessly. And what do I believe that is? Scalable content in a niche that you enjoy actually talking about, and then building a system behind you to generate that cash flow. How did I do it? I talked about crypto. I created a private community. That private community had a monthly fee. With that monthly fee, I hired coaches. I hired different people to help provide as much value as possible. I took that money. I started another business, which was an influencer marketing agency. And those all run with the systems I created, but it all was built on the back of creating content. So get out there, create some content, start right now, and ask me a question in the comment section, and maybe I'll have the chance to reply to your comment in one of these videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.